if one really talks about Modi 1 or 1.0, it was about repair, it was about getting things back into motion. Modi 2.0, huge capital expenditure, digitization of the economy, and it was really about getting India's Atmanirbhar model right. So how do you think Modi 3.0 would be, and how different it could be, and from a market standpoint, where should one invest?
You're right, Nikunj. The first 5 years went into repairing a lot of things. You had particularly the banking issue. Everything else was pretty okay, but banking issue was a big thing. I think we got our act together. We experimented with some things, GST and DMON and a lot of other things. There might be debate of what has worked and what has not worked, but those were necessary steps. I think the second 5-year term, unfortunately, we lost 2 years in COVID. But if you see the last 2.5, 3 years, I think things have been very evolutionary. Whether you take infrastructure or whether you even, all the steps mentioned in terms of PLI infrastructure and so on and so forth. As we speak, I think the base is set. The country's finances are phenomenal. Fiscal deficit is in control. As inflation is in control. Current deficit is now less than 1%. There is confidence in the country, so you're getting capital from the domestic investors. Global investors are looking at putting in and pouring in huge amounts of capital in the country. The government and the Prime Minister is very clear in saying that the goal is to make India a developed nation over the next couple of decades. We are talking about doubling of the economy in the next 7-8 years. So I think what happens is that this $3.7 to $7 in terms of the economy size will be very different. The quality of life will improve, the quality of infrastructure will improve. The characteristic of the country will also undergo a change in terms of, manufacturing being there, world-class infrastructure being there, many more airports, many more roads, many more metros being set up. As I said, entrepreneurs in India are now very confident. There's an opportunity to tap the domestic market, and now we're also seeing opportunity of becoming a global, a destination as far as imports is concerned. So whether you call it the China +1 or Europe +1, I think Indian manufacturing is also seeing opportunity to tap the global market. So the next 5-7 years to that extent is going to be very different. Where the traditional, it was only a one sort of, one horse pony, in the sense that only consumption was driving the growth in the country. Now I would say it is capex, it is manufacturing, and a lot of other new age businesses which are also adding to the consumption bandwagon.
Someone told.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.